Welcome back to STEM of the World. Today's topic is something that powers mornings to late night. Caffeine.
Joining us today is an expert, Haiyan. Thanks for coming back.
I'm excited to talk about caffeine. It's one of my favorite molecules.
Let's start with basics. Haiyan, what is caffeine and where does it come from?
Caffeine is a natural stimulant that energizes the body by acting on our central nervous system. You'll find it naturally in coffee beans, tea leaves, and cacao. It's also made synthetically for energy drinks, sodas, and even medications.
Wait, synthetic caffeine? How's that different?
Chemically, they're the same, but the source is different. Natural caffeine comes from plants, while synthetic caffeine is produced in labs using urea and chloroacetic acid. It is highly efficient to produce, so it is widely used in energy drinks and packaged foods.
So, do both coffee and energy drinks have the same effects?
Yep, but synthetic caffeine can act faster because it's absorbed quickly in the body.
Students drink coffee or energy drink to study for exam until late at night. Why does caffeine make us feel awake? What happened to our brains?
Caffeine acts the same as a catalyst. It stimulates the activity of our central nervous system, not by adding more energy, but by enhancing the circulation of certain neurotransmitters.
What?
Okay. Imagine a racetrack. Caffeine works the same way as a runner participating who aims towards an end, which is a receptor in the nervous system. In the first round, caffeine starts off fast by being quickly absorbed in the body within 10 to 15 minutes. This round, it aims to block the route of its competitor, adenosine, which is a neurotransmitter that causes us to be tired to bind with the receptor.
Oh, so it's like caffeine is stealing adenosine's spot?
Exactly. And with adenosine out of the way, your body releases feel-good neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine. Plus, caffeine triggers adrenaline production, giving you that energy boost. That's why after drinking coffee, we are more focused and awake, because our brain and muscle tissue are supplied with more energy, with the trigger of certain hormones and neurotransmitters by caffeine.
Here's something I've been always wondered. Why do some people feel caffeine's effects longer than others?
Caffeine's effects become noticeable about 15 minutes after consumption. Caffeine's half-life is about 6 hours for most people. That means if you drink a cup of coffee, half the caffeine will still be in your system after 6 hours. But genetics, diet, and even hunger can influence this.
Diet? How does diet affect half-life?
Consuming cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, or Brussels sprouts can shorten this period by boosting the production of the CYP1A2 enzyme, which helps metabolize caffeine more quickly. Other factors, such as hunger, can also influence caffeine metabolism. I remember once I drank coffee when I was hungry. The caffeine hit my empty stomach and made me feel so high and dizzy.
Let's not have a caffeine when your stomach is empty, guys.
Okay, caffeine does a lot in the brain. But are there any benefits for the rest of the body?
Absolutely. Caffeine can improve circulation, which boosts oxygen and nutrient delivery to the skin, making it a lot brighter and tighter. Black coffee is also packed with antioxidants, which can protect the liver and heart and even lower inflammation.
Wait, so coffee is basically a skincare product?
In a way, yes.
Let's not forget the flip side. What happens if we overdo it?
So caffeine, like a two-sided coin, has both positive and negative effects on the body. Too much caffeine can disrupt sleep, raise your heart rate, and even cause headaches or anxiety. Dependence is also a risk. Withdrawal symptoms include irritability and fatigue.
How much is too much?
The safe limit is about 400 mg per day, or roughly 4 cups of coffee. Stay mindful of other sources like energy drinks or soda to avoid overboard.
Hi, Anne, this has been fascinating. Any final advice for our listeners?
Enjoy your caffeine, but in moderation, and always pair it with a balanced diet and good sleep.
Wise words. Thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
And that's it for this episode of STEM of the World. We'll catch you next time with more science, less stress.